Good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us for this Music Scholar Recital, presented as part of the Senior Showcase Series. My name is Papps, and I am Director of Music at Shrewsbury Riverside. This event highlights the talent of our 12 music scholars and reflects their commitment, discipline, and passion for music. The program illustrates the full breadth of our provision with scholars from Year 8 through to Year 13. The first half draws on a wide range of repertoire, opening with contrasting piano works from the Romantic tradition before moving into more contemporary pieces, including works for saxophone and percussion. The second half includes a cello concerto movement, lyrical flute work, demanding Baroque influenced contemporary piano writing, contrasting solo violin partita movements, and a late Romantic piano piece that brings the program to a close. The music program at Shrewsbury has a long-standing tradition of excellence, and tonight you will not only hear from our music scholars, but also from our heads of study, who are at the heart of our performance program. The 4 heads of study for keyboard, strings, wind, and brass are instrumental in guiding our students through their musical journey while at school, and you will hear from each of them later in the program. At the end of the first half, one of our alumni will speak about his musical path at Shrewsbury and beyond, sharing his experience with you. Before we begin, I'd like to thank all those who have contributed to staging this event, particularly the members of the music department, including the administration and technical team, the marketing department for their support, and the Avani Hotel for hosting us. I hope you enjoy the remarkable talent of the Shrewsbury Riverside Music Scholars.
My name is Jutatreeraparp from 9JO. I have been learning piano with Miss Aireen since EY2, and piano has been my first instrument ever since. I also play the flute, and I enjoy collaborating with people on both instruments. One project I currently really enjoy is the Chamber Music Trio, where 2 of my friends and I learn music together as an ensemble. This has improved my musical skills immensely. The piece I will perform today is Rachmaninoff's Etude-Tableau, Opus 33, number 7. I've chosen this piece for its dramatic changes, and I hope the audience will also listen out for the changes in mood and dynamics throughout this piece.
6 years old. As a music scholar so far, I've really enjoyed all the performance opportunities and activities we get to be a part of, like the musical productions. Today, I would like to play the Tchaikovsky Variations, Opus 19, number 6 in F major, because it has always been one of my favorite pieces. Composed in 1873, Tchaikovsky was still teaching in Moscow University, and he was still shaping his own personal style, which led to this piece having a classical and romantic style. I really like the lyrical melody and how simple yet meaningful it can sound. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Studies showed that Shrewsbury International School, and I'm in year 13. My main instrument is voice, and I've been singing for as long as I remember in the showers, but if I had to estimate how long ago I took my first singing lesson, that would be around 7 years ago. I also dilly-dally in other instruments, such as playing the flute on the side, and I also started tie instruments from a very young age. So after I graduate from Shrewsbury, I'll be studying a dual degree in Northwestern University at America, and I will be doing vocal performance, which includes operatic singing, and I will also be doing a degree in psychology. Today, I'll be singing Dead Mom from Beetlejuice, and it is composed by Eddie Perfect. Dead Mom is about a song where Lydia, or the teen in the musical Beetlejuice, experiences the loss of her mom, and she tries to get her and her dad to reconnect and talk about mom. So I think the song is a manifestation of Lydia's feelings, and this plays into my strengths because I love musical theater and I love performing, so I'd love to sing a musical song for you today.
Talking to myself here, but dead mom, I've gotta ask, are you really in the ground? 'Cause I feel you all around me. Are you here, dead mom? Dead mom. Dead mom, I'm tired of trying to iron out my creases. I'm a bunch of broken pieces. It was you who made me whole. Every day, Dad's staring at me like I'll hurry up, be happy, move along. Forget about your mom. 'Cause Daddy's in denial. Daddy doesn't wanna feel. He wants me to smile and clap like a performing seal. Ignored it for a while, but Daddy's lost his mind for real. You won't believe the mess that we'd become. You're my home, my destination, and I'm your clone, your strange creation. You held my hand, and life came easy, and jokes don't land, and no one sees me. Nothing seems to fit. Mama, is this it? Are you receiving? I want something to believe in, or I'm done. Take me where my soul can run, or I'll be in my bedroom. Wake me when I'm 21. Daddy's moving forward. Daddy didn't lose a mom. Mama, won't you send a sign? I'm running out of hope and time. A plague of mice, a lightning strike, or drop a nuclear bomb. No more playing Daddy's game, or go insane if things don't change. Whatever it takes to make him say your name, dead mom.
Good evening, my name is Tam Sirisook. I am a saxophone scholar in year 10, and I started my musical journey off as a violin player, but I didn't feel like it was the right instrument for me, so I changed to saxophone, and it led me to perform in many bands such as big band, jazz bands, and I just really enjoy like the community I get to play with. Since being a scholar, I think it has opened many opportunities for me, such as charity concert or like doing promotional videos, and I think I really enjoy the community, and I think it's just a great experience to like be a scholar. And I also enjoy being in like pit bands and musicals, such as We'll Rock You, where I played the keyboard, but this year I will be playing the saxophone and clarinet in the Shrek musical. The piece I will be performing today is Broadway Night from the concerto, Four Pictures from New York. This concerto represents 4 scenes from New York City: Dreamy Dawn, Tango Club, Sentimental Evening, and the movement I will be performing tonight, Broadway Night. I hope you enjoy.
allow storytelling in various forms where I can embed my emotions within the pieces that I'll be singing. Singing has given me a place where I'm able to feel understood. This has given me the opportunity to grow so much over time. Through various performances, rehearsals, and practices with many other musically inclined people, I've gained so much in my time here at Shrewsbury, whether it's much more discipline approaching my singing, or being able to integrate more structured and being in more demanding musical environments. It has helped me refine my technique, develop more confidence, and better understand what it means to communicate through a performance. Looking ahead, I hope to continue listening and learning and delving further into my passion for singing. I'm motivated to keep improving and exploring new repertoire. I hope to strengthen my vocal ability in the near future and deepen my connection with the music that I perform. Today I'll be singing the Ballad of Jane Doe from the musical by the Cyclone. This piece combines many technical difficulties of a wide range and many ranging scales, so it combines my passion for musical theater, but with a more classical tone to it. So I hope you enjoy my piece. Have a lovely evening.
be left with no family and no friends. I've got no celebration, just as consolation. Time eats all the children in the end. A melody floats through the air. When silence falls, does no one care? Another sad, forgotten tune. Another song that no one knows. Forgot how it goes. Just John and me for eternity. Jane Doe. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why? No one to sing, no one to sigh. Now when all is said and done, isn't there anyone to tell me who I am? Like John, I'll be eternally a forgotten name, some lost refrain, just Jane.
Hello, my name is Jay, and I'm the Associate Director of Keyboard here at Shrewsbury National School. In addition to giving piano lessons, music theory classes, and coaching chamber music groups, as one of the heads of study, I work closely with some of our music scholars, as well as supporting and facilitating events in the department, especially those that involve our piano students. The music scholarship program represents the pinnacle of what it means to be a musician at Shrewsbury. This recital celebrates and recognizes the scholars for their excellence and passion for music, which are key values in music making at our school. One of the distinct features of studying piano at Shrewsbury is our large team of teaching staff. With a total of 8 piano teachers, we are able to accommodate and nurture students at different stages with varied needs and abilities, from complete beginners to advanced students who may wish to participate in international competitions or pursue music in top universities and conservatories. Additionally, our students benefit from regular visits from renowned musicians and esteemed teachers. Most recently, we had a piano masterclass given by Professor Vanessa Latage, who is the head of keyboard at Royal College of Music in London. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Enjoy the rest of the recital. Thank you.
My name is Panther from year 11, and I began playing the drums at the age of 3. And then when I was in year 7, that's when I started performing for percussion. My favorite highlight so far for the percussion was last year when we had the percussion recital, which was when I was able to showcase all of the different techniques and styles that I could play. The piece I'll be performing today is called Trommel Suite by Siegfried, Fink, and it consists of 4 main parts, known as the Intrada, the Toccata, the Mista, and the Marcia, which is the ending. And it really showcases all the different dynamics and sounds that the snare drum can play. So please try having a listen to see how many different techniques I play. I hope you enjoy listening to me play this piece.
competitions, and master classes in Thailand. My proudest achievement here was the Chopin competition here in Bangkok, which I had to play a total of 11 pieces in 35 minutes. It was a very hard and difficult thing to do when I was just 10 years old. And also today I'll be performing Chopin's Ballad No. 1 in G minor, Opus 23, which I especially love about the dynamic contrast between the lyrical moments and the fast and fiery ones like the coda. I hope you enjoy.
another round of applause for everyone who's played the amount of time. Hi, my name's Matthew, and I was an alumni. Well, I still am an alumni. I was class of 21, and I'm a singer-songwriter and a producer and a guitar player, and I was also a scholar when I was here. So, and I also intern here now as well. But I just want to talk a bit about my experience, life after Shrewsbury, and also what I did and how great Shrewsbury was in helping me, get my life started, really. The music department was a really special place in my heart. I had the best mentors and the best teachers that really helped me create this artistry that I have and this livelihood that I have now. And all the teachers, all the mentors I had gave me such good advice, and they taught me how to write, how to play, how to perform, and my love for performing and my love for composing really came from my time here. My dream really was to go to Berklee College of Music, and I ended up going there with a scholarship, and that was thanks to the HE department, who were so helpful with my application. So yeah, that was really great. And my dream was to be a self-sustaining musician. So now I work in I write records for people, I produce people, I mix for people, and I have also done so many great things during my college years. I had the opportunity to make music with people from all around the world. And also, I did an opening set at Impact Arena, I did Cat Expo, I've done jingles for different companies, and I've produced people, so that was really great. And by the time, towards the end of my career at Berklee, a teacher came to me and said to me, in life, you're a student most of the time in life, but it is great to be a teacher too. And so I thought to myself, there isn't a better idea than really coming back here and giving back to this community that's given me so much. So now I intern here, more specifically in the senior school in senior music, and I work with the music tech classes, which is so rewarding for me because that's my job, and now I get to teach a whole generation of kids, do what I do. So yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and yeah, I'm really grateful. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoys this night, and see you around. Thanks.
Right, well, welcome back everyone. It's so lovely to see sort of a broad range of people from across the community here to celebrate what is an absolutely brilliant occasion. People have already spoken about how the musical scholars are the pinnacle of Shrewsbury. They really do represent the enormous depth and breadth of musical talent across the whole school, and what a fabulous evening we've had so far. 7 of the scholars so far, representing 4 different musical instruments. Many thanks to those who played already, but we have 5 more performers for you now, also with cello, flute, violin and some piano as well, so more musical instruments into the mix. I hope you enjoy it. It is a real privilege, I would say, to the students, both in front stage and backstage, if they can hear me, such a privilege to have such talented people perform in the school, be part of the school community, and I know they all give a lot back, both in terms of performance, but also in terms of their leadership of everyone within the school. And this is what this really does represent, the heart of the Shrewsbury community. So enjoy the rest of the concerts, and thank you very much for coming to listen to such wonderful music from such wonderful students. Thank you very much indeed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tam Sirisook, and I am a music scholar from year 12. I've been doing music, I think, ever since I was 3. I started out with the piano, then I branched out to the cello, which is my current main instrument, and I also play a lot of bass in many of the ensembles in school. So cello, I am part of the Shrewsbury Orchestra and the chamber music program, as well as doing a lot of solo work. And with bass, I take part in the jazz band, that in the future I will continue to seek out people who are also interested in music, people who will continue to perform with me, because I believe that being able to share music and share your interests with people who think similar things to you and also want to experiment with performance and understanding musical space, I think that's a very important part of my life. Tonight I will be performing the first movement from Saint Saens' Cello Concerto No, which is a piece that was composed in one of the darker times in Saint Saens' life, because it was shortly after the end of the Franco-Prussian War, and he was suffering a loss of a dear friend within his family. So you can kind of hear all of these ideas of grief and torment within the piece. Even at the beginning of the piece, you can hear this idea of a storm, a thunderclap, and lightning showing up, which I think is a very interesting thing to explore as a performer. And I hope I can convey all that to you tonight. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show.
piano program, senior chamber music and junior chamber music. Our piano section of the music department's facility offers high quality musical education, fundamental training in performing, participation in various musical ensembles, both on the piano and as part of other musical instruments. Individual lesson for improvisation, arrangement, and music study. Participation in music concerts inside and outside school. Our teacher provides support for preparation in music competition and master classes with leading teachers and top-class performers. After graduating from our school, students can continue their studies at professional music universities and conservatories. I develop an individual approach to each student and help to shape learning depending on the targets and opportunities of the student. I provide support in participating in various music programs, concerts, and competition, help in choosing a repertoire, work on stage confidence, as well as work on critical thinking and reflection. A very large number of concerts are held in our departments during the academic years, and it's so difficult to say which are brightest and which more interesting. The scholars' music recital is one of them. Today, our best students will demonstrate high-quality performance with an interesting repertoire. We hope for your warm feedback and generous applause. You will hear solo performance, but the school's culminating concert, the last night of the proms, will be in March, where you can hear the performance of the school's symphony orchestra and choir. This will be a great event, and we were looking forward to it.
Hi, my name is Claire, and I'm currently in year 13. My musical journey has involved playing the flute, piano, and Beetlejuice, performing in school orchestras, student and ensembles, scholar recitals, both solo and group settings, as well as teaching music and taking part in competitions. These experiences have allowed me to grow both independently and collaboratively as a musician. Studying music in the sixth form has taught me patience, focus, and dedication. It has helped me develop a deeper understanding of myself as a performer and given me the confidence to step out of my comfort zone and interpret music more freely. The experiences that have had the greatest impact on my development are the opportunities to perform in a wide range of contexts, from leading within an ensemble to performing solo. Although I don't plan to pursue music as a degree, I would be open to performing if a suitable opportunity does arise in the future. Alongside this, I'm also interested in exploring music composition as a way of expressing experiences beyond words. I do hope to keep music as a meaningful part of my life. Today, I'll be performing Romance Opus 1 by Edward Elgar on the flute. I was drawn to this piece for its rich expressiveness, balancing moments of lightness with more dramatic phases. I particularly enjoy how its melodic ideas allow similar melodies to convey different emotions as well. I hope that you'll enjoy my performance.
Shrewsbury, I also got the opportunity to perform as an accompanist, where I also deepened my musical awareness. Looking ahead, I still see music playing an important role in my future, challenging myself with more demanding repertoires, and although I plan to pursue a career in healthcare, I do still want to continue performing at a high level along with my studies. Looking ahead, I still see music playing an important role in my future. I still want to continue challenging myself with more demanding repertoires. And although I plan to pursue my career in healthcare, I still want to continue performing at a high level along with my studies and using music as both a creative outlet and a way to stay connected to my identity as a performer. Today I'll be playing Etude Opus 2 No. 6 in D minor, Adagio Scarlatti by Hamlet. It's a modern etude written as a tribute to a Baroque composer, Domenico Scarlatti. It combines rhythmic style in the Baroque period with modern virtuosity. This piece also encourages performers to communicate style and personality as well as its technical challenge.
What this means is that I look after all of our woodwind and brass players, and that's quite a task because there are many of them, fortunately. I think the characteristics of the music department are many, but I think the most important one for me is the inclusivity. The wonderful thing about the music department at our school is we cater for everyone, which includes EY1, and that takes us all the way up to the advanced level of the scholarship for the more senior years. And for me, that's very important because what it means is that every student has a chance to shine either through singing or through playing an instrument. Of the woodwind provision at school, firstly, are the students, because we have a wonderful work ethic. We work really towards a professional standard within our department, because that's very important. Some of our students might go to music college, most of them won't, but it doesn't matter. We're working towards a very high level. And also, I think having a really great team of people to support them. All our teachers are high-level performers and educators, and that sense of community is really important, I think, for every musician. I think to develop confidence and self-esteem is always a challenge for few musicians because they're very sensitive, but I think the key part of what we're trying to do is we have to remember that the whole point of teaching is to inspire and enable. And I think because our teachers are all active musicians, they have their own work ethic, they're very dedicated, and I'm hoping that our students feel part of that community and that we can actually inspire them to really achieve a high level because of our own approach to our playing and educating.
I was 7 years old, ever since which it has been a major part of my life. I think that becoming a music scholar here at Shrewsbury has helped me significantly as I strive to become not only a better violinist, but also to become a more responsible person in general. I also had the opportunity to play with a group for the first time in my life, where I was fortunate enough to play alongside some of the most talented musicians that I've ever
I started piano when I was 4 years old, and I have always loved learning about the lives and history of different composers and seeing how it shaped their musical styles. By studying both music and music technology at A level, I hope to gain a more well-rounded understanding of music, combining analysis, production, and recording. After Shrewsbury, I am aiming to study at a music conservatoire to continue striving to become the best musician I can be. The piece I will be playing today is Scriven's Fantasy in B minor, Opus 28. This is one of my favorite works of all time, and I was drawn to its rich harmonies and intertwining melodies. Written in 1900, you can hear influences from some of Scriven's favorite romantic composers, such as Chopin, Liszt, and Wagner. I hope you enjoy my performance. Thank you.